moving out or moving on to private practice. Every few months, there are new faces representing the government in criminal cases.
5, 6 new prosecutors running through.
Attorney General Elizabeth Barrett-Anderson is talking about their latest hires. Though 24 attorneys strong, that's 23 assistant attorney generals and 1 chief prosecutor, it's an endless battle for stability. Government attorneys, she says, are hard to keep, thanks to mandates like the Competitive Wage Act.
That reduced our experienced lawyers' entry level down and returned us to what's called the attorney salary scale that's been in place for 25 years.
That's in addition to another mandate that requires government attorneys to pass the Guam bar.
They have to take the bar within 3 and pass it within 5. When I was Attorney General 26 years ago, attorneys in the government did not have to take the Guam bar. Yes, we are practicing here before the courts of Guam, but my position was if they are government lawyers, then let them stay as government lawyers. They're not out there in the private sector to compete with the private sector. They're government attorneys. They are here to service the people of Guam.
The reason she wants to ban the bar requirement for government attorneys, it's an invitation for private firms.
So we bring a new lawyer in, and they might stay another 5 years, or they might be willing to take a Guam bar and pass the Guam bar, and then adios. The moment you get them barred, then it becomes an opportunity for them to go out of the office. So this is the landscape. This office is the largest law firm. We bring lawyers to Guam. Many of the members of the Guam bar were lawyers that were hired by this office and then have become good members of our Guam bar. So we bring them to Guam. We pay this massive amount of money of recruiting, of transportation, of training them and bringing them in. And then a law says, and they have to be, they have to take the Guam bar. And by God, once they get their ticket, I'm admitted to the Guam bar, what do you think will happen?
Banning the bar requirement doesn't lower the bar, she argues.
If there's any fear from the people of Guam or the members of the Guam bar that we are not hiring qualified or good quality attorneys, that's just not the case.
As for their prosecution rate, she says justice is not measured by percentages.
The Office of the Attorney General is here to do justice, to administer justice, and not administer a fantastic prosecution rate or how many trials did we win by convictions, how many trials did we lose by acquittals, how many cases were dismissed against our objections. That's not what we're here to